So good morning. First things first, here's Dill. Oh, it's so good to be back. We had the most amazing couple of weeks, and I'm going to get a bit of a stream of consciousness this morning. But I just wanted to make sure we started with Dylan because we've had a little jog, me and him first, jog walk, and then a bit of a jog run with me just on my own, only a couple of miles. But it's been great to get out and stretch legs. I look about 3 years older after 2 weeks away at the amazing Wimbledon. And then the stream of consciousness is about what an experience. It's the 6th year we've done it, Bonnie and I, as honorary stewards. There to really enhance the experience for everyone, all the guests who come through, all the people who come through on the queue, to look after people, to make sure they understand the etiquette, they comply with the etiquette. Sometimes quite challenging, and occasionally we get a few little noises, but nothing that take away from the most incredible experience of being part of the most iconic British institution, which is Wimbledon. You know, evolution every year, trying to get better. Not revolution, get better, hold on to traditional values, traditions of class and standards, and how you look after people. And it's like second to none. And actually lots of sort of microcosm really in lots of different ways, how you experience leadership there. The honorary stewards team, James, what he's taken over this year as the chief steward, and built amazing relationships with the club. And I think that's been the secret of a lot of success, and a sort of style of leadership which is both relaxed but also on top of things. Bringing a sense of fun, bringing a sense of, okay, we've got to work hard. We do crazy hours. Our routines are, I was up at 6 every morning, out of the house by 7:15, at ticket sales for 7:45, every day for 14 days. No, bar one. Went for have again the golf that day. But yeah, what a special experience. And then looking after all the people coming through the queue, streaming them, working with a team of the most incredible people. People with CBEs, people MBEs, OBEs, people with very senior appointments and jobs. So a wonderful lady coming in from Canada, Nikki, coming all the way from Canada, having experienced it and seen what the honorary stewards do last year, applied, interviews online. It is an assessment system to get on it, but you can volunteer. Now that comes back to the other point of volunteering. Clearly we're not paid. We do get to watch some amazing tennis. We are part of something very special. We work extremely long hours, but it is giving back. And that wonderful thing about volunteering is how the mutual joy and satisfaction that can come from it. You're giving something to an organisation which gets a benefit, and you get such an incredible benefit yourselves. So I don't know, I can't really speak too highly of the experience. And one of the other reflections I had was the team of teams. And many people who've done leadership programs or worked with me and have looked at General Stanley McChrystal's work in Iraq, and the book Team of Teams. This is actually, how do you create a team of so many disparate groups, from the people who look after the toilets? And there was a really great young guy, it wasn't even a young guy actually, who looked after the loos downstairs near where the staff and umpires and team have their restaurant. And every day, smile on his face, rubber gloves on, doing doing that job really, but attitude, really top attitude. And I wrote him up and sent some feedback in on the work he'd done. People like that, people who run the restaurants, all the umpires, all the judges, all of the honorary stewards, all the day stewards who work with the honorary stewards and come under us. And they are paid. They get students, many of them get a rate for the day, and they have great attitude generally, and work with us, alongside us, bringing their spirit, their energy, their enthusiasm to an amazing event. But this whole amazing group, and then you get to the players and the judges, the dressing room staff and the people who lead the players out, and the ball boys and girls who are just drilled to the best in the world without a shadow of a doubt. That team of teams all pulling together to make Wimbledon the best experience for everyone who comes to it. And you get people who say, you have made my day, you have made my year, you've made me feel very, very special. And they've never experienced Wimbledon before, and they come through the queue, they spend a night camping, or they wait for 6 or 8 hours to get in, and the smiles on their faces and the joy of managing to get a ticket to come in that day. It's unique. It's utterly unique, and it's immensely special, and I feel hugely grateful and privileged to be part of it. And I just echo a really sort of emphasise that opportunity for people to volunteer, not just for Wimbledon, but for any other things. The big help out that the brilliant Matt Hyde, leader and CEO of the Scouts until a little bit longer, set up. And, these are things that actually we have the opportunity to volunteer, get out there and take the benefit and give something back. My message this week, Trigger Tuesday. Hope this has triggered you. Take care.